700 major corporate bankruptcies happened in 2025, more than any year since the Great Recession. Here's what that number doesn't show you. The employees who were last to know, not because the signs weren't there, they were there. They just didn't know how to read them. Most people don't lose their job on a Monday morning. They lose it 6 to 12 months earlier when they dismiss the signals they don't recognize. By the end of this video, you're gonna recognize them.
James worked at the same regional retailer for 14 years. Store manager, knew every employee by name. Showed up Monday morning and found a notice on the door. Effective immediately. All locations closing. James is not a statistic, but this year he became part of one. 717 major American companies filed for bankruptcy in 2025, the highest count since the Great Recession. More than 2,200 small businesses filed Subchapter 5 bankruptcy in 2025, a brand new all-time record. And 2026 is tracking to be worse. To understand what's happening, you need to understand how a business bankruptcy actually unfolds. It almost never happens suddenly. The process runs for months, sometimes years, in the executive suite. The industrial sector alone saw 110 major bankruptcies. Consumer companies, 85. Healthcare, 46. Behind each number are employees like James, who had no idea what was building. High interest rates make it impossible to refinance. Tariffs raise costs. Consumer spending slows. The margin that kept a struggling business alive disappears. Creditors are breathing down their necks. The domino pattern affects everyone. When a large corporation restructures, it stops paying vendors. Those smaller businesses lose their largest customer overnight. A secondary wave follows by 3 to 6 months. We watched this sequence in 2008. General Motors filed. Their supplier network collapsed. The domino that started in a boardroom ran all the way to the Main Street diner. A retail worker today earns on average $34,400. The average apartment requires $71,000 to be affordable. That is a 51% shortfall. There is no soft landing. Warning sign 1, your company stops filling open positions. Sign 2, vendors start changing payment terms. They want prepayment. They know something the employees don't. Warning sign 3, senior leadership starts leaving. Sign 4, capital expenditures stop. Planned renovations get postponed. Investment in the future dries up.
Hey, real quick, can I take a quick break? And pay attention to this one. Job loss and real estate collapse are the same crisis at different speeds. When enough employers fail in a market, mortgage defaults follow. I built a crash course on real estate cycles and how to take advantage of them. It walks you through how to protect your financial position before that sequence completes, not after. Check the link down below for the real estate crash bundle. And now let's get right back to the video.
Warning sign 5, the company sells assets, real estate, equipment. Selling assets to cover operating costs is the last move before the filing. James saw all 5. He didn't know what he was looking at. Now he does. Here is what you do. First, do not wait for confirmation. Start a confidential job search immediately. Second, document your work. Compile your accomplishments and metrics. Specifics win. Third, shore up your personal financial position. Build any buffer you can. Fourth, identify your transferable skills. Not your job title, your actual results. Those travel across industries. Fifth, expand your network before you need it. 80% of jobs are filled through connections. The time to build them is before you are urgently looking. James wishes he had started 6 months earlier. 2026 is tracking to be the worst year for business bankruptcies since the Great Recession. Farmers are filing at rates not seen in a decade. Retail closures are projected at 15,000 locations. Behind every closure is a James, a person who showed up, did their job, and got a Monday morning notice. The difference is whether you learned to read the signs before or after you needed them. The 5 signs are real, visible. They show up in behavior, not announcements. This is pattern recognition from 20 years of economic history. The wave is real. The domino is real. Where are you standing? If you work for a company showing these signs, the time to move is now, not after the announcement, now. The bankruptcy wave is already here. Do you know what to look for before it reaches your employer?